For over a century, the throne of speed was guarded by legends. It was a kingdom built on fossil fuel and heritage, a kingdom where entry required a bloodline and a fortune. That kingdom has just fallen. This is not just a new car. This is a system update for the entire concept of speed. This is the BYD Yangwang U9, and the data is in. It is now officially the fastest production car ever built by human hands. The crown has been taken, and the new king speaks not in roars, but in a silent, electric whisper. To understand this revolution, you must first meet the architect, BYD, a name that quietly dethroned Tesla to become the world's largest EV maker. But to conquer the final summit, they created a new banner, a new standard, Yangwang, a name that translates to look up, to aspire to something greater. And they announced their arrival not with a whisper, but with an earthquake. The Yangwang U8, a luxury SUV that treats the laws of physics as mere suggestions. With 4 electric motors, one at each wheel, it can glide sideways like a crab, pivot 360 degrees within its own footprint, and in a life-saving emergency, transform into a boat, floating on water for up to half an hour. This was the warning shot across the bow of the entire automotive world. A statement of technological prowess so profound, it seemed impossible to top. But that was just the beginning. The U8 was the declaration of war. The U9 is the final, decisive strike. The stage was set at one of the most respected proving grounds on the planet, Germany's ATP Papenburg track. The goal? The one metric that defines automotive deity: top speed. The result was not just a new record, it was an annihilation. 496 kilometers per hour, 308 miles per hour. Let the weight of that number crush every assumption you've ever had. This is not a concept. This is not a one-off prototype. This is a production car you will be able to buy. It has officially, verifiably, left the icons in its dust. The Bugatti Chiron Supersport 300 Plus, a marvel of combustion engineering, is now second best. The Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute, designed for this very purpose, has been beaten. The all-electric Rimac Nevera, the former electric king, has been dethroned. The throne, guarded for over 100 years by European royalty, now has a new emperor. And it arrived not from Modena or Molsheim, but from China. So how was this possible? Not by copying the old rules, but by inventing new ones. This is a symphony of electric perfection, composed with 4 brutal movements. First, the powertrain, the quartet of fury. At each wheel sits an independent, high-revving electric motor. Together, they unleash a combined 1,287 horsepower in the standard model, enough to launch this carbon fiber bullet from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in a mind-altering 2.3 seconds. But rumors persist of an extreme version, a ghost in the machine, harboring a soul-shattering 3,000-plus horsepower. This isn't just power, it's violence, precision controlled. Second, the nervous system, the 1,220-volt revolution. While other supercars boast of their 800-volt systems, the U9 operates on a staggering 1,220-volt architecture. This isn't an incremental step, it's a quantum leap. Think of it as a fire hose of energy versus everyone else's garden hose. It enables charging so fast it defies belief. And more importantly, it delivers a relentless, unwavering surge of power that doesn't fade, all the way to its cosmic top speed. Third, the heart, the unbreakable blade. At its core lies BYD's secret weapon, the Blade battery. Unlike conventional lithium-ion packs, this lithium iron phosphate battery is legendary for its safety. It's resistant to thermal runaway. It simply doesn't catch fire. Even under the extreme, sustained torture of a 300+ miles per hour run, it remains cool, stable, and dependable. Your greatest risk isn't the battery overheating, it's your own heartbeat. Fourth, the soul, the dancing chassis. This is where engineering becomes art. The Daisos X active suspension system is a form of black magic. Each wheel is independently controlled with such nanosecond precision that the car can perform the impossible. It can jump. Watch as it lifts itself off the ground, all 4 wheels in the air. This isn't a gimmick, it's a terrifying demonstration of total body control. On the track, this system translates to a car that corners as if on rails, soaking up bumps and maintaining perfect composure where other hypercars would become unstable. But the Yangwang U9 is not a Spartan race pod. It is a rolling work of art, a cockpit ripped from the year 2050. Its design is pure theater. Butterfly doors rise to welcome you into a sanctuary of technology and luxury. The C-shaped interstellar headlights and full-width taillights give it an otherworldly glow, a signature that screams future. Inside, you are the pilot of a starship. The cabin is wrapped in the finest Napa leather and authentic Sapel wood, a nod to its luxury aspirations. But your eyes are drawn to the screens. A 10.25-inch digital instrument cluster, a massive 12.3-inch central infotainment display, and even a dedicated 12.3-inch screen for the passenger. Look up, and you'll find the most ingenious detail. The rear-view mirror is gone. In its place, a high-resolution live video feed from a rear-facing camera, eliminating blind spots and providing a crystal-clear view, day or night. It's fed through a 12-speaker Denon audio system that doesn't just play music, it creates an atmosphere. This is a hypercar you can live in, a spaceship designed for both the racetrack and the red carpet. Now, prepare for the single most disruptive fact, the number that will give every other supercar manufacturer nightmares. The Yangwang U9 has a starting price of $236,000. Let's pause. Let that number hang in the silence. For the price of a well-optioned Porsche 911 Turbo, you can own a car that is officially, verifiably, faster than a Bugatti Chiron. A car that holds the ultimate title. A car that represents the absolute peak of automotive engineering. The Ferrari SF90 Stradale? At over $500,000, it's now in a value crisis. The all-electric Rimac Nevera. At $2.5 million, its price tag seems almost fictional. The $3 million plus Bugatti? It exists in a different, arguably irrational universe. The U9 hasn't just raised the bar for performance, it has completely demolished the entire pricing structure of the hypercar world. And for those who still dare to call it a one-trick pony, a straight-line specialist, the U9 had one more message to deliver. It traveled to the most feared and respected racetrack on Earth, the Nürburgring Nordschleife, the Green Hell. In 2025, the U9 Extreme version did what few production cars ever have. It lapped the 20.8-kilometer circuit in 6 minutes and 59 seconds. It shattered the sacred 7-minute barrier. This is the ultimate proof that this is not just a speed machine. It is a complete, all-around predator, capable of dominating any track, any road, any record book it chooses to enter. So what does the BYD Yangwang U9 truly represent? It is the final, undeniable proof of a global power shift. The U8 was the opening statement, a showcase of technological creativity that the world had never seen. The U9 is the exclamation point, a brutal, data-driven demonstration of absolute performance supremacy. It signals the end of an era defined by cylinders and decibels, and the dawn of an age governed by volts and algorithms. The future of the hypercar is no longer a question of origin or combustion. It is a question of intelligence, efficiency, and relentless innovation. The old king is dead. The arguments are over. The data is irrefutable. The future of speed has arrived, and its name is Yangwang.